Hello everyone, this is Abrahm with BSA Bushcraft, and what I wanted to do today is to show you guys how to light feather sticks with a Flint and Steel set. So in the eastern woodlands where I live, the best option for anything for feather sticking, in my opinion, is pine. So what's behind me is an eastern white pine tree. That's what's behind me, and it's got a ton of real snappy stuff that will be good for kindling, the pencil lead size, and for starting your fire. And it's got some branches on it that I will make feather sticks with. So if you guys stick with me, I'll get some kindling and some stuff I will feather up, and I will show you guys how to ignite it with Flint and Steel. Alright, when you think you have enough that will cover your initial fire lay of smalls, and enough of these that will make enough feather sticks for your tinder, as we will call it in this video, then you are set to go down to where you're making your fire and get started. Okay guys, when you're done collecting all your smalls and just stuff you're going to make your feather sticks with, I want to bring an important point up. Is this pine tree. It's a live pine tree, but it's got dead branches on it. As you see, we have snow on the ground. So you're going to want to get the stuff up off the ground so it don't have no moisture content at all. You want to have the least moisture in it that you can so it will go up. Plus, pine has resins in it, so it's going to burn very quick. Once you get to your camp or your suitable location for your fire that you want to put it, you want to make a safe area, clean a safe area out to put your fire. As you see, there is a ton of snow, or a lot of snow. We don't have too much. And I'll just go ahead and clear a nice area to the actual soil where it's going to be safe to put a fire. We're not going to have to worry about too much about spreading because there's snow everywhere. So we just need to be very, consider all the variables that could happen. So go ahead and clean a nice area out. Alright, now that we have a safe area to put our fire, which we dug down to the ground, which is going to be frozen, we want to go ahead and separate what we have here. We're going to take a few of these out to make some small feather sticks, and the rest will be for our smalls and our fire lay. So let me go ahead and get down to it. I've processed everything I need to here except the feather sticks. We've cleared a nice area for the fire. I've got some pencil size pine, and a couple of these I will feather up. That's what I'm going to feather. And then I have my smalls, which are right here, which are pencil lead size and smaller. I have to go ahead and get one more thing, which is going to build the actual fire lay we're going to use here, and get a few sticks to lay on this ground so our feather sticks will not get any moisture. Alright, what I have in here is some dead wood that's up off of the ground, which is what we want. This is just going to build the actual ramp or the platform we're going to place on the ground so nothing will get wet. So we're going to want it to be dry. This is just some dead oak. It really doesn't matter what you're using here. And I'll go ahead and collect enough to make our fire lay that we're going to go ahead and put our kindling on too. So stay with me. First thing we're going to do here is go ahead and take some of this dead stuff we just brought, break it up. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just put a little ramp, just line sticks up, They don't have to be straight, doesn't really matter. Just enough to go ahead and keep your tinder off the ground so it stays dry. Go ahead and do that very quickly. It really doesn't matter as long as it's going to keep it off the ground. Okay, like I said, it doesn't matter as long as you get it to where your feather sticks will fit in there pretty well. Then what you want to do is go ahead and put your other wood that you're going to put on over the side. And go ahead and just put one pretty big stick there and one across there. And kind of just build it up a little bit. Just build it up, and you're pretty much just making a V with where you're going to put your wood or your shavings in the middle there. And you just want this high enough to where your kindling won't sit right on top of your feathers so that it won't suffer or suffocate it of oxygen. Pretty simple. And as long as it holds up, it's perfectly fine. In which it is pretty well. And right like that would be okay. Okay, so what we have here so far is just some big feathers is what we have, about 4 of them. And this is the key to getting this to go with Flint and Steel. What you want to do is go ahead and break this to size, and you want these feathers right here to be as fine as you can get them. Alright, that is what the key is to this. So, what you want to do is just hold very safely and put it on this log away from your body. Don't cut towards it. And just feather it real nicely. And sometimes they'll come off, which is okay. And just make them real fine. And this is not a thick stick at all. It's very small in diameter. And just make them real fine. Because this is what will catch on your ember and spread. When you have everything you need for this fire, then you are ready to go. So let's go over what we have. We have about 4 of these big, thick shavings, along with one really fine one, which will catch the ember. We'll set those aside somewhere dry. And then what we have is our fire lay. And it's just a V formation. Doesn't have to be anything particular. And then we have our smalls. Now what we need to do with these are split them in half as best as you can. And just lay some of them right up here, like that on that side. Doesn't have to be perfect. And go ahead and lay these up on the other side. And what you will do is pretty simple. When you get, go ahead and get this piece out. When you get these on fire, you will put them right in between here, and you'll pull these together and go right over top of your feather sticks. It's pretty simple. So move these to the side a little bit so we have room to get it in there, and put it on that ramp so it stays dry and you'll be in good condition. And then you will add your bigger stuff, and then gradually move into your fuel. When you are all set, you get your feather sticks together. And the bigger ones, no, it doesn't have to be perfect by any means. Just kind of put them together. So get in an area where you can hold them. And when you have that, you want to stick your really fine one right in the middle, so that you can bring it up and blow on it and put it in there and get your fire going. So let's set those aside. And then I have this little Boy Scout mess kit I have. And inside of it I have a few fire components that I like to keep with me. We'll reach down here and go ahead and get my Flint and Steel out. Go ahead and put the rest of our components back. Set it aside. And I'll go ahead and take my gloves off so I'll have complete control over this. We want to get a piece of cloth out. Doesn't have to be a big piece if you made your shavings fine enough. go ahead and get a piece of char out right there and put it on an angle on our piece of flint and strike down upon it. Strike sparks on it. And when we get this, we'll put it in there and we'll blow its flame and get the fire going. Okay, we got her going. We'll make sure we have her down in where we want her. Make sure plenty of feathers, the fine ones, are touching. And we'll just blow her to flame. If you made them fine enough, you have plenty of time, so don't worry about that. Gradually just get higher up. There we go. We got it going. Make sure it's going good. Flip it over. Make sure it's continued going. And add them over. Now it's pretty simple. And we will get ready to add these when it rises above. Which it's going to do quick because it's resinous wood. Go ahead and put our flint and steel up so that we don't have to worry about it. And go ahead and add our other stuff. Like I said, it's pretty self-explanatory. Nothing to it really, other than making that one feather stick very fine that you have in there. And when you do that, you're ready to go. And you'll have a nice fire going before you know it. Like I said, when you get this going, take your flint and steel, put it up, and make sure if you have a fire like this, it does get, pine burns very quick and gets a high flame quickly. Make sure that you have a complete cleared out area. Like I said, there's snow on the ground, so there isn't much of a chance of it spreading, but be aware of your surroundings. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I appreciate all the support you gave me for my last video. It really makes me feel good about doing these videos, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying them. I hope you guys learned a lot from this video of how to do this. If you have any questions, comment, or you can email me. I'll put the email below. If you guys could like my Facebook page, that would be great. And if you guys have the time and the ability, I want you guys to go out and try it for yourself. Thanks for watching.